Welcome to another week of Eastenders spoilers, 14th to the 18th of September now. Eastenders' second week back on the air. Let's see what's going on down Walford. They expect a lot of the duffs this week to come from Chantelle and Gray. Chantelle is very keen to get away from Gray's abusive grip, and she sets out a little plan to go away with the Taylors on a holiday, making out to Gray that it was a last-minute trip. Her ruse is soon rumbled when the Taylors let it slip that it was planned all along. This alerts Gray's suspicions, and when she heads off, she tells Kierat that she fully intends to never return. But while they're away, Mitch gets the impression that Chantelle is missing the kids, and he heads back to Walford to get them. The only problem is when he returns, he does have the kids, but he's not alone. Gray's come back with them. Chantelle, horrified that he's there, realises that Gray just isn't going to let her go. Meanwhile, Kierat's going into their house in order to try and get her stuff, not knowing that Gray's now changed the alarm code. When the alarm sounds, Gray insists that they all go back to Walford straight away. Chantelle tries to get out of it, but it's too late. Gray's already got the kids in the car and she has no choice but to go with him. As she's leaving though, Mitch senses that things aren't well and notices a bit of fear in Chantelle's eyes. Is Mitch going to realise how big of a dick Gray is? When they get back to Walford, expect fireworks. Things have not been great for Chantelle up until now, and they are about to get far, far worse. It's going to be a big episode for them on Friday. Elsewhere, Ben Mitchell is still skating on thin ice. He wants revenge on Danny Hardcastle, while Callum knows full well that Ben was involved in the robbery at the warehouse. As Callum mulls over whether he's going to move in with Ben or not and asks if the offer is still on the table, his police bosses question him on his relationship with the Mitchell. With Ben still intent on revenge and Callum caught between a rock and a hard place, is Ballum on the way out? Raini and Stuart are getting ready for their wedding, and that means hen and stag do's, but they get the impression that nobody's going to turn up. Are the pair of them about to be disappointed, or will their friends come through for them? Frankie starts work at the Albert, and her and Tina are not getting on brilliantly well, but they do start to bond this week. Is this the beginning of a new friendship for the pair, and will Frankie impress enough to be able to keep her job? And finally, Ian Bill has had many a problem recently, and he's got many a secret to try and keep. And this week, he sees his problems get worse as Max Brannon declares that he wants his money back. Ian has of course invested that money into the Vic and not told Max, and when Kathy gives Max a little bit of a warning to back off and leave Ian alone because he's got enough stress, alarm bells start ringing. Max then confronts Ian quite publicly and accuses him of stealing the money, while Ian does his best to try and wriggle himself out of the situation. But with Adam Woodjack due to take a pretty long break from the show soon, doesn't look like Ian's secrets are going to stay secrets for long. So there's spoilers for next week on EastEnders. Not a lot we could talk about from that Friday episode, but it does look like it's going to be a big one for Gray and Chantelle, so stay tuned for that one. Let us know what you think about these EastEnders spoilers in the comments down below, and look out for our spoilers coming as well for Neighbours, Emmerdale and Coronation Street. Do hit like, do hit subscribe. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.